Alright everybody, and we're back. I thought the nighttime was going to be a little bit scary and I wanted to hide for the night, but as I came out here and investigated, you can see we've well lit our little island here, and if we look over, you can actually see all those monsters spawning on all those islands over there, and I'm sure there's some down here too. Yes, we are packed with monsters, but for some reason, I'm guessing the light, they cannot come up here. So we're going to continue to work through the night and do the right thing. What we're going to do first is make ourselves a little garden right here. And I know it's not next to water, but it's just going to have to do for now. I thought we could plant ourselves some wheat to get that started. Let's just go ahead and walk over top of this and turn it back into dirt. But there you go. Got our little wheat garden started. Can't talk today apparently. A little wheat garden started. So basically what we have to do is they want us to make a brick oven, I believe. We have to make a 2-story house with windows. And I wanted to get some supplies, so I figured down here is the best place to start. If I trying to stand above water so we can actually breathe and it makes it go quicker. But let's see if I can actually hit this stuff down here. Apparently not. It's too far down, so we're just gonna have to get what we can, come back up for air. I'm not 100% sure on... Oops. I'm not 100% sure on how deep this island goes, so I'm kind of scared digging down. But I'm sure since this water's here and the clay is available to us, it should have been made deep enough for that at least. It makes sense, doesn't it? I think we're only going to be able to get 2 pieces at a time given our bubbles we have for air. So I'm just going to be safe than sorry and grab 2 blocks at a time, go back up for air. Since this one's on the opposite side, I'm going to swim up early. Alright, we got that one, and we got this one. I'm going to swim up before grabbing the pieces. Get some air again. Should have made a shovel. This would have gone a lot faster underwater. But I didn't think that far ahead. So we're just going to grab what we can, when we can, and be safe about it. This is survival after all. Let's treat it like it. Alright. So we got that, and I noticed, yes, that is a lot of sand down there, so we will be able to make glass when it comes to that. We got 44 clay. I'm going to go ahead and throw those in the chest. We got another seed I didn't realize. So let's go ahead and plant that too. It looks like most of the monsters have cleared out of the island. That's a good sign. For now, we're going to eventually have to travel over there and gather the resources. Alrighty. Looks like we have animals spawning on that one. I do want to get to these islands, but I do not want to put myself at risk. So thinking what we need to do at first. Ooh. Hello. How are you doing down there? This may be of something of interest at some point. But we have our little house here. It's all good and well. It'll save us for now. But we really need to start figuring out what's next on the list. And let's just take a look. I guess exploration is the biggest key for this survival map. It looks like we're supposed to find every hidden chest, and we are supposed to challenge a mob spawner somewhere. I'm assuming somewhere in these rocks. And we need to connect all the islands, grow all plants, so that's pretty simple. We just need to find them. So what I'm going to do to get us started here is take out the first challenge, or one of the first challenges. We're going to use some dirt, and this will help us lower ourselves down to the first chest. So I think, why not? Why worry about the food? Why worry about everything else? We got wheat growing, so let's lower ourselves down, grab the first chest. It might have some useful items in it for us for the next plants we can grow. Alright, we got a torch back, so let's make sure we slap that guy back up. Alright, this should be enough. Now the trick behind this is we want to lower ourselves down here to get the first chest. And there is platforms for each one. So what we're going to do is use our precious sand here. And we're going to use the sand to lower ourselves down into the correct space that we want. This becomes a pain if you can't dig the sand out from above water, because it just takes forever for it to break. Alright, we got 12 pieces. We're still going to need more than that. So let's dig the sides out here. I'll get this one underwater. Alrighty. 16 pieces. Let's see if this is good enough to get us down there. Now what you want to do is pick a side that you want. It doesn't matter, of course, by looking at this. I can see more of an extension on this end, so I'm going to drop them here. And these are just going to fall all the way down. Giving us a more stable drop point. So when we fall, we won't take as much damage. And we're just going to go ahead and drop down. There we go, we only took one. And I got 7 more pieces. I'm just going to go ahead and drop those down here. This will give us more of a drop. Alrighty. And what we can do from this point is just dig down, pick our sand back up, and hopefully not dig too far and fall. Go ahead and open the chest. Got some rotten flesh, some feathers, bones. We can use those for bone meal to grow our plants, and 2 wooden swords. That is awesome. So since we have this now, I'm actually going to steal the chest. And we're going to collect these one by one if we can. Because sand is what we're going to use for our windows in our 2-story house. So it's precious to us. I'm sure there's more on other islands. Now, why we collected the dirt is we have to get back up. So we'll just put ourselves down here, and we'll start laying one brick on top of the other until we get to the top.